Welcome to the English News Bình Phuoc radio, television station, and newspaper. Now take a look at the top story today. Bình Phuoc hosts first fruit contest. Bottleneck remain in environmental administrative reform as industrial parks and economic zone in Binh Phuoc province. Cost settlement rates in Lộc Ninh district exceeds 63%. The 14th Vietnam Festival opened in Tokyo, Japan. Ugly ripening lychee in Bắc Giang show as good price. Brilliant Hanoi streets in Hoa Gạo season. Ladies and gentlemen, the first Binh Phuoc Fruit Contest was held within the framework of the Province Fruit and Farm Produce Fair this year to promote local products and honor fruit growers.
Some 95 farming households in Binh Phuoc participated in the contest, with mangosteen, durian, mangoes, and green peel pomelos being chosen for grading. A judging panel from the Southern Horticultural Research Institute decided the winners based on uniformity, shape, color, quantity, and quality.
The contest met quality standards, even though this is the first time it has been held. I hope it will continue in the years to come, and that more types of fruit will be included.
In addition to a certificate of merit from the Binh Phuoc Association of Farmers, winners will be given priority in assistance on building farming models that meet VietGAP standards. It aims to have local farming households improve product value towards sustainable fruit development.
The conduct of administrative procedure regarding the environment by a secondary project as industrial parks and economic zone in Binh Phuoc province is facing difficulty due to a lack of specific instruction on the implementation of the law on environmental protection 2020.
According to the Binh Phuoc Economic Zone Authority, since 2009, the TOS has issued connectivity across all fields and saved time and cost for businesses. The Law on Environmental Protection 2020, however, lacks specific, clear, and consistent guidance on the implementation of administrative reform in environmental matters from the Ministry of Planning and Investment and the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment. The receiving and handling of administrative procedures on environmental matters at industrial parks and economic zones in accordance with the law were therefore suspended from January 1st, hindering investment progress.
The People Court of Lộc Ninh district has handled 263 out of 416 cases since the beginning of the year, for a rate in excess of 63%.
Despite personnel difficulties and infrastructure issues, the District People's Court handled 263 out of 416 cases in the first 5 months of the year, or more than 63%. The Sub-Department of Civil Judgment Enforcement in the district received a total of 981 cases, a year-on-year decline of 168, and has handled 438 to date. However, lawsuit settlement remains slow. Agencies have been ordered to improve the handling of all legal cases and to minimize the number of judgments cancelled or corrected due to errors by the judge. The Lộc Ninh Sub-Department of Civil Judgment Enforcement must promptly prepare plans for cases with conditional execution and avoid leaving them to the next term. It must also put an end to prolonging pending cases and classify cases in terms of priority.
The Vietnam Festival 2022, the 14th of its kind, opened at Georgia Park in Tokyo, with Japan's former Prime Minister Yasuo Fukuda and Parliamentary Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs Miyake Shiro in attendance.
The Vietnam Festival 2022, the 14th of its kind, opened at Yoyogi Park in Tokyo, with Japan's former Prime Minister Yasuo Fukuda and Parliamentary Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs Miyake Shingo in attendance.
Vietnamese ambassador to Japan Vũ Hồng Nam highlighted the significance of the festival to the development of friendly relations between the two countries. This year's event returns to its pre-pandemic scale after 2 years of scaling down because of the COVID-19 pandemic, he said. Former Prime Minister Fukuda expressed his delight at the robust growth of Vietnam's economy in the post-pandemic period and the fact that the number of Vietnamese people in Japan is on the rise. He expected the bilateral relations to expand further in the coming time. The festival will run through June the 5th. About 100,000 visitors are expected to join the event.
Disbursed volume of foreign direct investment reaches $7.71 billion over the last 5 months, up 7.8% from the same period last year, according to the Ministry of Planning and Investment.
As of May 20, total FDI in Vietnam, comprising new, adjusted capital and share purchases by foreign investors, dropped 16.3% year-on-year to over $11.7 billion. There were more than 570 new projects worth nearly $4.12 billion, down 53% in value, and nearly 400 others registering to increase their investment by more than $5.6 billion, up 45%. The accumulative value of share purchased by foreign investors also rose 51.6% to $1.98 billion. Foreign capital has been poured into 18 out of 21 economic sectors, with processing and manufacturing making up the lion's share, followed by real estate, information communications, and science technology. Among the 79 countries and territories investing in Vietnam in the reviewed period, Singapore took the lead with nearly $3 billion, followed by the Republic of Korea and Denmark. The southern province of Bình Dương, the northern province of Bắc Ninh and Ho Chi Minh City attracted the most foreign investments.
Vietnamese lychee are fetching a tasty price at the early season, putting a smile on farmers in the northern province of Bắc Giang. Global standard lychee are even priced at around $1.3 per kilo.
This global gap lychee orchard is expected to yield some 100 tons this season. Although the fruits have not entered the harvest season yet, their owner has received orders with high prices.
The lychees will be harvested from June 1st to 10th. I have recently signed contract with a company selling the lychees at $1.51 per kilo. My fruits will be exported to the US, Japan and Europe.
This batch of early ripening lychees is being processed and packaged for the southern market. They are sold at over $1 per kilo, much higher than the previous season.
The early ripening lychees are high in demand. Traders want to buy the fruit for distribution in other localities. We will support farmers to create accounts to sell products on the e-commerce platform.
Lychee farmers in Bắc Giang province will enjoy a bumper crop this season, with an estimated yield of 180,000 tons. Despite high input costs, lychee growers are hoping for stable prices for the whole season.
The South Central Coastal Province of Ninh Thuận is ramping up tourism development solutions in a bid of lure tourists this summer.
Ninh Thuận gets ready for bustling summer tourism. The South Central Coastal Province of Ninh Thuận is ramping up tourism development solutions in a bid to lure tourists this summer. A series of measures have been implemented to promote the local sector in a safe, green and effective manner. In addition to capitalizing on existing destinations, the province is paying attention to build new tourism products based on cultural and sports events to keep holiday makers stay longer. The provincial tourism sector has also begun implementing cooperation deals signed with other provinces and cities. It is also working with airlines and travel agencies to organize safe tour packages. A According to the Provincial Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, in May alone, Ninh Thuận hosted an estimated 355,200 arrivals, up nearly 144% year-on-year. Of the total arrivals, there were some 1,200 foreigners. Tourism activities reeled in around $10.8 million, an annual surge of more than 258%. In the first 5 months, the province has hosted close to 1.46 million visitors.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hoa Gạo, a loving Vietnamese name for Bambat Seba, literally translated as rice flower, which is also called by many other beautiful names, just as in English. In Vietnam, rice flower is associated with the beginning of summer in northern villages. Its season of Hanoi has its own charm thanks for the trees that are planted around the city. When the warm spring sunshine begins to light the street, that is also the time when fresh flowers bloom brilliantly in all parts of Hanoi. For those who have just heard of this fantastic flaming red flower, join in us to see it for yourself. Let's take a look. That's all for today. Thank you for being there with us and see you next time.